Game failed. Boko leaders blast Sheikh Gumi for negotiating with bandits. Quotes a Quran passage. Abubakar Shekau, the leader of the world's second deadliest Boko group, Boko People, has openly lambasted the recent action of Kaduna-based Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, who he, Shekau, said is among those that deliberately transgress. Recall that the Islamic cleric Sheikh Gumi had recently embarked on a negotiation tour to the armed bandits' hideouts in the forest, an action that has drawn a lot of mixed reactions among many Nigerians. The Boko People leader described Gumi and his move as wandering around thinking that he, Gumi, is serving God. Here are Shekau's own words. Oh, yeah, Ahmad Gumi. Oh, Ahmad Gumi. Now you are wandering around, addressing Fulanis and thinking you are serving God. Just because you are called doctor or sheikh. Woe unto you, Ahmad Gumi. Shekau quoted chapter 7 verse 175 of the Quran, which reads and relates to them, O Prophet, the story of the one to whom we gave our signs, but he abandoned them. So Satan took hold of him and he became a deviant. This the Boko People leader quoted, meaning to establish that Sheikh Gumi is the one who has deliberately deviated from the principle of Islam. He also faulted the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Isa Ali Ibrahim, popularly known as Pantami, who happens also to be a Muslim cleric, for joining a government under democratic setting. Shekau said to you, Gumi, and others like Pantami, who is even a minister, who, and still a cleric, ask yourselves, O clerics, who savour the taste of power seasonings, ask yourself, he said. You all know democracy is the ideology of Jews and Christians. Why did you not leave the government? Despite knowing the truth, you are using the Quran to preach democracy. Why this amazing? This further convinces me into believing that all these things going on in Nigeria are just pure games, trying to confuse us that you can serve two masters at a time, which is impossible. Religion in Nigeria is the opium of the masses and a mental prison for the black race. In fact, it shall not be well with those who brought religion to Africa with this enslavement agenda in their minds. Now, look at us as a race. We have ended up in a situation where rational thinking and self-belief is in scarce supply, right from the so-called educated to the dullards. Many are now caged in religion and bound as slaves without even understanding how they arrived at this critical crossroad. Sheikh Gumi and Abubakar Shekau, with their feverish minds that are developed of blind fanaticism, are unfortunately still living in heart on civilization where the highest achievement of their lives is measured on the destruction of lives and properties. Like an ancient American monk, Thomas Merton would say, you are made in the image of what you desire. Sheikh Gumi desires terrorism and banditry, and that is why he is their chief negotiator. They, Shekau and Gumi, are so religiously blinded that they do not realize that even the Arabs who brought this Islamic religion to them are now softening their hold on it to embrace civilization and education. Israel, United Arab Emirates, Bahrain recently normalized bilateral relationship, while the United States of America and Great Britain as Saudi Arabia remain closest allies, as commented by one Mr. Vincent Duruji on Sahara Reporters Online News. The Western world is busy building factories and research centers, but here we are still building mega churches and mosques. Shame on us. In conclusion, I will not fail to say that all these are the tricks the northern Fulanis have well planned to use in confusing us into the continuous belief that they want one Nigeria, but it is all lies and have failed. Thanks to the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directed Radio Biafran for being instrumental in the hands of God for paralyzing their plans. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has made the world to know that the only aim of Fulani is Islamization of the entire country of Nigeria. Thank you for listening to this news. Which other truth do you want to hear? This message is coming directly from Shekau himself. You can imagine. Look at the devil himself speaking, accusing the one he calls friend. You see, it is the same Sheikh Gumi that went to meet them and compensated them, pleading that they should drop their arms. Now, in retaliation, they are now calling Gumi a fool. That is the devil for you. The devil will lure you into doing something and he will come back to accuse you for doing that thing. That is why the Bible have said it that the devil is the accuser of brethren, that we should be careful. He lures you into doing something and will still come back to accuse you. The devil is a bastard. Telling you, the devil is a bastard. We have to be careful. Extremely careful. You see that? This is what we are talking about. This is what we are lamenting of all the while. Abi? So, my dear viewers, with all this that we have heard concerning Sheikh Gumi and what have you, what do you feel? What do you think? What is your take? What's your advice? Please, I would love to hear from you. Do it free to leave your comments below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.